Gabor, what is one piece of career advice you wish someone had given you when you were starting out your career?
It's very hard to give one piece of advice, but if it is only one, I would say, and I don't think it's a surprise, never stop learning. So it's something you cannot avoid. Lifelong learning is very, very important. But if I have a chance to share some other pieces of advice, I would happily mention those. So one is never stop learning. Learning is definitely the ultimate advice.
Could you also share a pivotal moment in your career that made a significant impact?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mentioned earlier that as a piece of advice to relocate to another country, and this was the moment that impacted that had the biggest impact on my career. And now I'm living in Sweden. I haven't mentioned I'm originally from Hungary. I'm living and working in Sweden, but I lived and worked in Singapore as well for a couple of years, and that was the pivotal moment when I applied for a role in Singapore. And living and working there for a couple of years, it just opened up doors. It's like a gentleman's club. So when you say that you work in Singapore, you can enter anywhere. So it's a magical world, and there are some countries. So I would or I could list some countries where it is worth to move to, like Singapore or Hong Kong, Dubai, the Silicon Valley, but these are the hard part because these countries are not very welcoming. So you really need to be the best or to work hard on to get there. But there are other locations like London in the UK or Munich in Germany. These are also good locations and also hubs in my field of expertise in the data analytics area, but relocating somewhere is really good.
Could you tell me a little bit more about how you approach challenges and setbacks in your personal life, and what's your go-to strategy to overcome them as well?
Yes. What I do is, if there is a challenging situation and there is let's say a fire drill, I always try to find a solution. I never search for the responsibility until the problem is solved. So if there is a solution, if there is a challenging situation, first I want to find a solution, and I don't care who is responsible for that, who caused this troublesome situation. I don't care about this. I want the solution first, and then once we have the solution and once we delivered, we can take a look at the responsibilities and learn from that. So we can use everything as a learning opportunity for the future. This is one. And I'm a very good performer at panic situations. When everyone is panicking, I'm good. I'm the best in panic situations. But this is probably because of my personality, because I'm quite a calm person, and it helps others to calm them down and slow down and focus on the solution, focus on the challenge, and we can overcome these challenges together. So we can manage everything. This is what I'm telling my team. This is what I'm telling my stakeholders, my family, my son, and everyone. And there is another piece. Is I always try to focus on the strategic thinking. And this is just looking at what happens 2 steps beyond. Not just the immediate impact, not just the immediate steps, but 2 steps beyond. And I can give you a real life example, not a business case example, but from my everyday life. When I drive and when I drive and my son, let's say, is a passenger in the car, I teach him how to focus on driving, and I see other cars changing the lanes and trying to get ahead. But I tell my son that, look at that car, that person is changing the lanes, he wants to go ahead, but he will be in 200 meters, he will be stuck in that lane, because he cannot see what happens in two, three, four cars, and he cannot see the strategic direction and the strategic goals. And we will be faster than him. However, I'm driving slower than him, and I'm staying in the same lane. So I do it in the business life as well. So I try to focus on 2 steps beyond what is today.